Yo, welcome everybody. This is Team RaddTitan, and we're going to be going through our weekly chat. Sorry about last week. We had a little bit, some dramas and couldn't get on. So now we're here. We've got a few massive updates from XM Studios, Iron Studios. We've also got some in-hand pictures from latest releases from Sideshow Collectibles, some Prime 1 stuff as well. So we're going to be going through all the news, all the latest updates. We'll even we'll throw in some fan art pictures and stuff and give you our opinions on them. We'll be fielding your questions, so anything that you want to ask. Gio over here, Alex, the hairy one over there, looks actually pretty slick at the moment. That's because he's back on the dating scene, so his hair's nice and neat. Yeah, so we'll be fielding your questions and cracking on with that. So anything you want to ask or anything you want to discuss, no subject is taboo here. So let's get on to it, man, and welcome you all to the chat, and let's smash it.
All right, I just remembered a couple of pictures I did want to add on there, which I totally forgot about. So I am doing those at the moment. We have got quite a lot to go through because obviously we were off last week and we are back today. So because that's quite important. Okay. So, have you had anything in this week? Any collectibles in or anything like that? Sold anything? Bought anything?
Sold loads of CGCs. Well, sold them in principle anyway. Yeah. Once I receive payment this Friday, we'll know if they're sold or not. But yeah, some signed stuff, some other stuff, some first appearance stuff. So yeah, move some CGCs on. Not really anything else other than that. I'm getting a few questions because I'm selling the prototypes of Kuma and Sagat. So that's currently up on eBay at the minute. I'm doing a bids thing as well, so you can, at the moment I think it's on about just £1,000 for the pair of them, so that's pretty reasonable for the two, because I think Sagat's around £650-700. I
thought you were going to sell Sagat.
No, I was going to sell Sagat. I wasn't going to sell the Akuma, but I have to sort of just be responsible here. You know, it's no good having odd pieces here and there. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got to move away from sort of like gaming stuff and all that kind of business and just focus. You know, I've got a few lines I'm collecting at the moment. I've got Marvel, I've got DC, I've got the Masters of the Universe stuff, and with Tweeterhead's latest updates with Beastman and definitely like Trapjaw and even Merman to some degree. If the paint's right, I make it to all of them. So I've got to. I'm in too many lines really at the minute. Even 3 is hard enough.
Yeah, I feel that pain. Yeah.
So 3's, I mean, like even just having like one line, even if you were like going, well, I'm just collecting X-Men pieces or something, it's the same sort of thing,
Well, I keep it broad, and I'm like, yeah, like Marvel rather than X-Men and Spider-Man and
Yeah, but Marvel's massive, like if you just want to really you should subcategorize that really, and I wish I could sometimes I wish I could be like, look, I'm going to collect, X, and I could really just focus in on that. But you always like things from all different sort of, I don't know, all different universes. It's really hard. And same with Spider-Man. You went balls deep into Spider-Man stuff. So
yeah, I've got a lot of Spider-Man stuff. So
exactly. Well, cheers to you all. Hope you're all having a fantastic Thursday or Friday, wherever you may be.
Yeah. So a lot of people are actually this weekend. A lot of guys on the other side of the planet, so it's going to be tomorrow. So just this
tomorrow today.
Rename, enter name.
But yes, I've got to think about that. I've got to get on with that. So I've got to be able to sort of let things go.
Okay, that's the last one now.
Even in scales, I've got like 1/3. No, I haven't. I've got like 1/4, 1/6, 1/5.
You're going to say is 1/3.
I was going to say, but I don't have any. But yeah, so I mean, it's getting bigger now, isn't it? 1/3 line.
Yeah, I mean,
I actually really like 1/5 scale.
Yeah.
Like as a scale, I like 1/5. I think 1/5 is really good scale.
Yeah, for me, I mean, like I do have some life-size pieces, the busts and things. I do have a few other pieces scattered all over the place. So, yeah, mostly quarter scale. I have these ones. I don't even know what the busts these size are. Like 1/9, maybe 1/8. And
yeah, probably around that sort of. I think Bowen in general is around 1/7 scale.
Yeah, I've got
so the busts are probably about 1/8 when you compare them. Maybe about 1/8 is about right.
got some shekels in the house.
Thanks, man. God bless.
Chin chin. Cheers, man. There you go.
Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Oh yeah. All right. So, okay, let's just try to catch up now. So,
looks dark in here, man. I should turn my fucking lights on. Don't it? Is it dark? Is it dark on my end? Yeah, fuck you.
Happy JCG in the house and Black Magic-ish. How's it all going, guys?
All good, man.
RaddTitan, okay. Full reveal. When is the full reveal for Exo War Machine tank and the Exo Better by the Herrick Brothers?
You're not happy with what you got already, you fucking greedy fuck.
I know people are well, beans, like, you know, you show a tease, they're like, when's the PO? And you're like, you do not get the point of a tease. You know, it's a tease.
I thought the Apocalypse one came up really quick after the tease.
Well, the actual delivery of that's going to be well quick as well.
Really?
Yeah. Did you see the factory shots today?
No, I have not.
Oh, I'll show you later. They're coming. They're in the shoulder. You may be worried. Me. You may want to save a little bit. Yeah. Cameron in the house. How's it going? Richard Goodyear. What's up? Danny Lee. RC Crew. Hope all is well with everyone. Yeah, hope all's well there too. Darren in the house. How's it going? Got someone on Facebook. Not sure who you are, but hello.
Just wanted to say to everybody, Viva Ronaldo! Viva Ronaldo! He scored in the 94th minute to win for Man United. 5 goals in 5 games. Running down the wing, hear United sing. Viva Ronaldo!
Dave Richardson, how's it going, Dave? Anyhow, Joe must be happy with the Apocalypse. Yeah, we'll get on to the Apocalypse. Try to keep it all together. Yo-Yo Gents, hope all is well. Chris K. No, not that one. Liam Best, how's it going, Liam? Buster Nut Bar, evening, guys. Thoughts on the Apocalypse price and size. We're going to get on to that at the end. Trying to be a bit more structured today because we ain't got a lot of time. We've got a lot of stuff, but yeah. Peter Roon, Wednesday here in Canada.
What
Did you say Friday?
Canada fucking sucks.
Did you say? Oh yeah.
Okay, because we're on Thursday.
How's it going, Stuart? Bliskin Inc is in the house. Ain't seen him in a while. Looking at the NYC Star Wars one, course go really nice but costly. Have you guys experienced with NYC? I get the newsletter, but I'm not seeing any in person.
Dude, I ain't spoke to him in ages, man. Is that Thomas? Is it Thomas?
Yeah. Thomas Howell.
Yeah, I remember him. Not lovely he was.
Gio, can't wait. I need more. Talk about the reveals. Yo, what's up, RaddTitan? How's everyone doing today? Missed you last week. I hope everyone's doing great this week.
Apologies, it's my fault, really.
I took the blame for it, in all honesty, but yeah. Who that booty for? Have you guys seen the custom Wolverine versus Omega Red prototype photos?
No. I see that they made another one of them crouching monkey shit, Omega Reds.
Have they done another one?
Yeah, they did another colour.
Oh god. Yo, Exxon Apocalypse haters gonna hate her with the pose, loving the statue. In all honesty, I mean,
just seems to be like now with every statue revealed, there's just like people just are having a lot of fun with it. You know, there's all the pictures and the memes and the things like that. But I mean, it's quite funny, really. But it shows how fucking stupid people are. It's people that come out and say things like it's exactly the same, it's identical, and it's this, and they use stupid words, big English words that you don't really have no understanding of the meaning, and they just look fucking stupid. Because, you know, to say something is identical, it better be fucking identical. Otherwise, you can't say words like close to identical. I mean, what does that even mean? Yeah. What you sitting in school licking the windows like every other fucking idiot I used to know? I mean, honestly, what does that even mean?
Mint in box, but the hand's broken. One of the fingers are missing.
Yeah. Or this is a 9.8. It's not CGC, but when you send it to CGC, it'll be a 9.8. Yeah, okay, all right, mate.
But there's the ones it comes back as a 9.6, and it's like, yeah, it looks clean, cleanest 9.6 I've ever seen. Almost a 9.8. Yeah,
it's got to be a 9.8. It's a mistake. It's a mistake.
Rowan in the house. It's Rowan. Oh, Jeff Waugh. Neville Tyler, how's it going, Neville? Gabriel Gutierrez, Permica. Morning, boys. Gio, Yeah, people straight in the XM group. Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
that fucking group shit, man. I fucking hate that group.
Before we get into section chat,
I've got to be honest, at the moment, that's taken over as fucking the Polystone's annoyment that I used to get. Absolutely. I'm just that group on it. I swear to God, they're so lucky they've got Alex fucking behind the helm then, because I would be cutting fuckers down. They'd all be gone. Like, bye.
All you got to remember is that keeps me paying my bills. As long as these dickheads keep like commenting, they're thinking, yeah, let's give Alex a hard time. Let's give him some work to do. Let's do this. Let's do that. Yeah, you're getting me a paycheck every month by putting up those stupid fucking comments. So you know what? Look, who's laughing now? Neville Tyler. Cheers, buddy. Super chat. Thanks, there, Neville Tyler. Thanks, man.
God bless, man.
I'm on the ward today. I'm trying to behave myself. Trying to be efficient with the chat.
I don't think I've ever needed a beer more today. There is literally zero tolerance in me, so you people better watch the fuck out. Some people might get very much exposed today.
Do you know who Ted Lasso is?
Yeah, it's like a do you know that geezer from Horrible Bosses? You know, the one who was going out of Olivia Wilde before she decided that she wanted some young fucking cock in her. I can't remember.
I remember.
Pseudicus. Is it Pseudicus? Is it Pseudicus? Is his name?
Pseudicus. The guy who does.
I don't know if it's him. Who? Was he do?
He does that thing where he gets like he smokes and then he basically insults all the celebrities that come on.
No, I don't know if it's him. There's two guys I get quite confused by. But it might be him, and he's like a football coach. He's like an American football coach that's managing football over here, like an English football, proper football. And yeah, it's quite funny. I've only seen clips of it, but he's well funny.
I don't think I don't know if that's the one. He's talking about some football guy. He says the whole football club life over there in the UK. Is it accurate?
No.
Came out amazing. Still a few left. I think he's talking about the custom there. They even said they would celebrate Christmas with cable. Yeah, but you're not too sure with Seng's English. He could mean that the pre-order's coming up. It doesn't necessarily mean it's coming out by English. You've got to remember that. So
can't fucking trust him.
By Christmas, because you've got to remember that's like 3 months away. So cable looks fantastic, by the way. I just want to throw that in there.
I think Magneto looks really, really good.
But you're not meant to have seen it.
Yeah, but I have. It looks really good. For me, that's the best looking Magneto since the Throne piece, and that's not a surprise that XM is responsible for this one as well. Just really, really good, really nice piece.
I'm surprised you got that so late, Stuart. That's been out for ages, and I know you're a big fan. But that 1/6 scale Doomsday is really nice. And when XM announced that they're going to be doing the mixed scales, so everything they've announced at quarter scale is now going to be 1/6 scale. Basically, I was hoping, a part of me was hoping they would make that Doomsday in 1/4 because that piece is epic, really nice.
He's talking about the 1/4 scale Doomsday, man, isn't he?
Oh shit! I'm thinking about Darkseid. I'm such
You're a fucking idiot. Yeah, he's talking about the 1/4 scale, and he just got his in. He messaged me about it. He just got his in. I've paid mine, but
maybe I should be drinking.
I can't have it at the moment. You should. You're better actually. You're more cognitive. I would do that. Have a drink.
I did it like you did the other day. I fell asleep on the bed. I woke up at like 9:45, and I was just like, where am I going to feel?
I do that all the time, literally.
Yeah.
I go to bed. I take the boy out, and then I wake up, and it's 12 o'clock, like 12:30. It's always that annoying time as well.
That Doomsday is really big. I have no idea. I was in your room the other day.
There's nowhere it's going around. It doesn't fit anywhere now.
I don't know what you're doing now.
I'm still hoping to move house.
Amazing. Burmaka. Pre-order for the thing. The Tiaras all talking amongst themselves. Northern Monkeys, Aston Villa.
What's that?
Aston Villa. Saying about Aston Villa.
Well, the team that we absolutely fucking dominated, they got a lucky goal and won 1-0 and everyone lost their shit. Aston Villa are a fucking Mickey Mouse club, mate. You have
to be quiet. You have to be quiet. This is your one for the week. Ross Carter, Mr. Positive here. So, hi guys, Ross from Sydney. Great to see you both back. The new XM Superman looks good. May I have your thoughts? Love the show. Cheers. XM Superman. Have we shown Superman?
I think he might be talking about the one that's just come out and in collector's hands. The recovery suit. where he's like ripping things in half in black suit. I assume it's
because I know we showed a tease for the for our diorama, and we are doing a quarter scale, but the way that Seng puts things out, I never know what's actually out. So I'm always quite have to be really cautious because like I'm not allowed to talk about certain things. But yeah, the diorama does look amazing. But the rescue suit, Art's done some pictures. He does absolutely fantastic pictures. We've just sent
for me he's the best showcase of statues from XM that they send stuff to. That includes everyone. I really like that guy's stuff.
And I think the second place is probably got to be DT. I like DT as well. So yeah, but the pictures by Art, like where he does natural light.
I think it's the natural light thing for me. It's the best photos. I mean, the only thing is like I don't like the dark pictures. Yeah. So people do them in they're all dark and the statues illuminated in a dark space. I don't like it at all.
Yeah, I mean, but and we've just sent him. We're going to send him 10 prototypes, so he's going to be a busy boy. Yeah, busy boy. Jason Sudokus.
Glad you're not. Yes, Sudokus is his name. Yeah, I'm glad you're not. Helping our own channel out by your contacts and getting us prototypes. Like the 2 that we had in the video that you fucked up. That one. Remember that experience that time. Remember that? Well, yeah, 2 of them. Maybe 2 of them are ruined. Yeah.
No. Anyway.
Glad you're like pushing us to the head of that queue. Glad that this job with XM is really helping RaddTitan out. Not.
Finished?
I told you people are going to get shit today.
Joe Figure, yo, what's up, guys? Help me up. Sorry, lads. I'm still keeping my Sideshow piece. I still prefer it just because it looks like more like the 90s comics and cartoons. He's talking about Apocalypse.
Well, it doesn't look fuck all like either of them, so I don't know what you're talking about. Alex, it's from Messiah Wars. It looks nothing like 90s cartoon Apocalypse at all. It's not purple.
Doing a Justice League Dark characters like Swamp Thing, Zatanna. Any chance of the Demon 1/4 scale? I don't know about the Darks. I mean, obviously we've just done the Swamp Thing and Zatanna, so they may be a way off. Boombox, Gio's right, exactly the guy. Hey man, new to your channel here. I like you, Alex, but whoever that dude is thinks he's a tough guy. It sucks. He probably abuses a child the way he talks. Lovely.
Oh, yeah, you're probably closer than you. You're probably closer than you know.
Birking, hanging with the boys. Always looks forward to it, fellas. Much love. XM is number 1 at the moment. Far for quality and design. Macklin 5.
Hard choice. There's a lot of strong competition out there at the moment. A lot of people doing a lot of good stuff. It's very hard. I guess it's just about where your license lays, what sort of collections you're trying to actually have, what lines you collect. Because if you're a movie collector, XM definitely isn't for you.
Yeah, no.
If you're a horror collector, XM isn't for you. So, it's hard. But I mean, for comic stuff, they're definitely up there. And if you're like 1/4 scale collector, then it's very hard to sort of argue with some of the quality stuff that they do.
Yeah.
How does that guy know all about my childhood? Jesus, man, you need to stop talking.
Well, his name is Fabrizio Ornate.
Fabrizio
Ornate. Onate. It's never heard of him. Everyday collector. Hey guys, I'm talking to the other guys. And saw a few statues were shown today. Connecticut Chung-Li and Somi Fraser. Thoughts on those versus the Primal versus Connecticut Fraser. I didn't get the Fraser ones, but I did get we showed the Chung-Li a couple of weeks ago, and Chung-Li goes up for pre-order tomorrow, so she's going to be live tomorrow.
Who goes up? Who?
Chung-Li by Connecticut goes up tomorrow.
Yeah, I saw some pictures of that today.
Anton Yo, nice. Neville Taylor. Any pictures of the XM Venom out there? Maybe. Not out. Just Daniel Coroner. Ordered Apocalypse. Waiting on Space Godzilla Maestro.
I'm waiting on the Maestro as well, but after the news today, I don't know about if that's even possible. If XM are basically releasing statues and then they're out in 2 to 3 months, it's not going to be possible.
I got those, Josh. Hello, you right? XM said they couldn't let Apocalypse weapon point forward due to licensing. Yeah,
but I told you this all on the group when everyone was talking about why Apocalypse, Sideshow's Apocalypse, and XM Apocalypse, the gun face up. I said, I bet you they're both Marvel, and I bet you they both fall under the same problem, which is they don't let you point a gun and then basically aim it at anything. Marvel's got all silly about things. It's all overly PC now. So they both are probably guilty of falling for the same thing. I bet you anything you wanted, they wanted to point the gun forward and have him sort of looking down the barrel at it and aiming, which would have looked fucking banging. But unfortunately,
you can get away with it with some characters. Like they got away with it, Bishop, because it was approved before Disney took over. They got it on the.
But what Bishop are you talking about? Are you talking about XMs or whose?
XM, where he's on the Sentinel diorama. He's jumping and he's kind of like that. And
yeah. Isn't that due to the fact that the gun looks really futuristic, or is it because of the timing of that thing?
I think it's more to do with the timing, because that was a really old piece and that got approved a long time ago. Same with Cable. Cable, he's looking down one of his guns, isn't he? XM.
He sort of is. Yeah, that one with the arm up and the arm out. It is sort of looking down there.
So because of that, that one got approved, but that was also old Marvel.
So but the new arrangements are so much stricter.
Yeah. Much. There was, I mean, even the original concept for the Namor was turned down because he was basically riding a shark, and the shark had a bit in his mouth, and he was pulling the chain, so the shark's head was like back as it was in there,
like he was rearing up.
Yeah, the concept was like really
stunning.
Really
I've seen it.
Really cool.
Yeah, it was
and
really
then
nice.
They were like, "Can't do that, mate. Cruelty to animals. Can't do it. Can we stick him on an octopus?" Yeah, that's all right. Do that. That's fine.
I like the octopus look, but I mean, I could understand it if it was like a dog or something. I could get it sort of like you don't want people replicating that, but you try and take a shark for a ride and see how well that goes.
It's going to be a bad day in the office.
Yeah, bad day in the office. So I'm not too sure.
Dr. Nick in the house. How's it going, Nick? He's unboxing something at the moment. What did you just send me? He's unboxing. Oh, he's unboxing. He's got his new Queen Thanos bust, so he's unboxing that at the moment. Good luck with that. Hope it all comes.
Mate, I'm praying for you. I hope everything there is okay, because I know you've had a night.
It would be nice to have Apocalypse by Christmas with the shipping situation. I doubt it. Well, the only shipping situation.
I won't be getting Apocalypse by Christmas. I can assure you of that. I'll pay it, but I won't be shipping it. I can't.
The only shipping situation going to be affecting XM is going to be the cost of how much you're going to pay to get it to you. They don't have the stuff with the ports and things like that because it'll come across, but not like Sideshow and things where they have to get it to Cali.
Yeah.
Unboxing my phones, and the price is insane. 400 edition size, absolutely bonkers. I know hallucinogens. Yeah, I want some of those hallucinogens. I'm just trying to think.
Was he talking about there? What's he talking about?
No, there's they done a Fraser from DBZ, and the price point. I'm not actually. I know they posted a video.
Got some picture. Do we got any pictures of the? Did I send you pictures of the Thanos from Queens or not?
Yes, you did.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
I forgot that's my only pre-order I got left.
Mate, that looks really good. I have to say, it looks really good. The only thing I'm not too sure about is the face, but that's just because of.
Man, it's so big.
No, but it looks great, man. It really the blade looks.
Can you take the blade off?
Yeah.
Oh, that might help.
Yeah, but it's not that tall. With the blade, believe me, it's not that tall.
Yeah, well, my shit's going to be boxed up for a while in my mezzanine.
So, mate, it looks really good, man. Look, honestly, it looks really, really good. Man, I don't regret selling my pre-order for it. But not because of any quality issues, just because again, that's another line. I would have been headed down the movie line, which would have been a bit of a problem. But I think it looks really good, man. Really, really, really impressive.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was considering. Cancelling or whatever else.
You knew that. You know that piece is going to be worth much more now. You know it. Well, so you made the right decision. But I mean, I'm not really. You know what I'm like. I'm not really in it for that sort of shit. So I'm very much like just get out of my way. I'm not really bothered.
Yeah, my problem is going to be the fact that I am going to be in a new place, which is going to be considerably smaller than the place I'm in now, and because of that. I'm going to have to work out, where my stuff's going and be a bit more conscious about that. I listed loads of comics for sale, actually. It went really well.
Yeah.
But that doesn't help because they don't take up any room. Literally the amount of space that the comics take up, you're like, okay, I just sold. Well, basically, I listed about 75 comics. I sold a couple. And then when a couple sold, someone else contacted me going, "Yeah, how much you want for the lot?" And I've heard that a couple of times before.
Yeah, I hear it all the time as well.
Like real,
no one
like,
ever delivers stuff.
low ball offers, like, you know, you'll have about $7,000 worth of comics, and they'll go, "Yeah, I'll give you $1,000" and stuff like that. And you're just like,
oh, yeah, I had a guy do that. I had it.
Time.
Yeah, I think
the guy,
I don't even think it was that much. I think it was like £2,000 something. And
yeah,
someone said to me they'd offer me like £800. I was like, oh no, this is not going anywhere.
Well, this guy came in with a number, and it weren't, because I've known him for a long time anyway. He came in with a number. I basically we was doing a little foreplay and all that stuff, and I just said, "Look, just hit me with the low ball. I can't be bothered with all this shit and playing around with it." He gave me a number which was a lot closer to my number than I thought he was going to give me.
Yeah,
and then I got him up a bit more, and yeah. So it was a good deal for everyone. He wants to sell them at a convention, so obviously he needed a better price. Buying in bulk, he's going to come and collect them. So I don't.
Yeah, that's all points that make the price point negotiable, isn't it? All them sort of things. I hate shipping comics, man. I ship myself all the time.
Well, imagine trying to ship 75 comics.
No thanks.
Yeah, exactly. So you know, that's not ideal.
I've done like things. I've done like 25 or 30, like 25 and 22 or something once, like 2 different times, and both times, honestly.
Oh, apparently the audio is cutting in and out for Mark Carlin. Anyone else having audio problems? Let us know. Neville Tally saying no issues with the stream. Might be you, Mark. Might need to restart.
Upgrade, yeah. Get on the phone to your provider.
Hearing Ian Pig's taken of the Superman diorama. You take great pictures as well, Stuart. You take some great pictures. The only problem is the ship to UK is absolutely ludicrous. The problem with art, because he's in Thailand, the stuff that's going to send to the Thai distributor, he gets the stuff to the Thai distributor. That's why. And he's also going to be doing some other stuff as well for other companies because of his pictures. Onto this stuff. So we're on to Dark Side Collectibles, and obviously we've been off for a little while. So they put out a tease, and they got the Superman Reeves 1/3 scale coming movie. This excited to see how this comes out. They've also got a few more. This was like on a tease video, so I took the images from there. They got a Hellbat suit Batman. I'm not familiar with the Hellsuit Batman, so I don't really know that.
What's the scale of all of these? Do you know?
This is these are 1/3.
Okay.
And I think I might be wrong, but this might be 1/4.
Cool, because they're mixed, aren't they? They're all mixed up.
Yeah, they do go all over the place.
Yeah,
and then the Keaton Batman and Nicholson Joker, which is a real surprise because I remember reading somewhere that Nicholson wasn't agreeing to have his likeness in anywhere, and that's why it's been a struggle. So for them to get this
massive,
license, that's huge, and they're a European company as well, so that's quite exciting as well. Then you've got the Death in the Family 1/4 scale. So you've got the classic comic version and you've got the modern animated version as well. So you've got 2 versions of that coming. They are 1/4, and then you've also got the Batman Returns. So
wow, so you've got Robert DeVito and wow, cool, man.
Would you say Robert DeVito?
No, I said Danny DeVito.
Oh, God, he's a Robert. And they got the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman. So yeah. They're going to be great. They also put up the pre-order for the Picard, and basically Picard was on Sideshow, and it's only 150 edition size.
Yeah, same as Spock, man.
Yeah. So I didn't know that the actual edition size was so low. So that's a real kind of collectible coming. And you also got him there. I didn't realize
like the switch out, like the fact you could. I mean, it's quite a drastic switch out. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know much about Next Generation. I never really watched it.
It's very popular, isn't it, Picard? It's very popular.
But I do know that I have that cup downstairs. I might start using it, you know.
And, drink it like that, no?
He's also got another swap.
That's also the way that you hold a gun.
Yeah, he's got another swap out with a gun there as well. And,
hard that one. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that switch out because he's looking in a completely different direction. The gun is pointed, so not feeling that one so much.
Yeah. So that's
like the T one and like the hand up one.
I like the hand up one. Yeah. They should have done one, like a switch out head and a switch out hand for when he does that thing. Do you know when they got that name where they're going, yeah, fucking idiot trail or whatever, yeah. So yeah, they got the paint there, so you got all these kind of freckles and things on his hand there. It's looking great, looking fantastic. That's up on Sideshow now. Then you got Hex has done the. I'm not even going to say the name. So they got
Itachi Sasano.
Yeah.
Whatever. Itachi Sasano. Is that an N behind that?
Diorama.
Is that an N behind there?
Looks like ANOO. Yeah.
So all right, yeah. So Itachi Sasano.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
And if you want to be like Cristiano Ronaldo, go Itachi Susano. Ooh.
And I think that's from Naruto, isn't it? So yeah, it's like the same one as.
Dude, I have no idea on such things. Don't ask me any type like that.
Then you've got, oh god, what's the name? Is the name like Ahsoka? It's like.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, so you got her as well.
Ahsoka.
I don't know. Yeah, so she is.
It's the Rosario Dawson, isn't it?
Okay. Gio is so cute. He's using Itachi Uchana. He is using the Sasano ability. Okay, thank you, Josh.
I do try. It's nice to hear that. It's nice to hear I'm cute, man. Give me more of them.
Pictures, though. Yeah.
Give me them.
So yeah,
take them.
This looks great. This is 1/4 scale, I believe. They just had their kind of reveals, and it's
kind of hard, really. It's quite interesting with these because the scales are all mixed.
Yeah,
and the photographs are kind of like misleading because you can't tell by the scale. You can't tell which one's which by the photograph, which is just very interesting. Because usually when you see something that's 1/6 or 1/4, you can usually tell, but this is like impossible.
Well, I'm pretty sure I read that this is 1/4.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, I've just been having problems with Instagram with it. I've had to make sure.
Right. This is 1/10 because it says in the bottom corner.
Yeah, Nightmare Batman.
And then you got this one, which I don't know.
It's horrible as well. I don't like that.
Maybe that's 1/10.
That is campus Christmas. That's horrible. That don't like that at all.
Yeah. You got the Carnage, which looks 1/10.
Yeah,
obviously they're jumping on board for the movie coming. There you go.
Heard anything about that yet? Have you?
What's that?
Any good? Yeah, any?
I think the trailer looks fucking dreadful. I don't like it at all.
Don't say that, man. Don't say that.
Don't like the trailer at all.
No, I'm gay for Hardy.
Yeah, I know that, but
don't ruin my day.
You got the 1/10 Dark Side. I know this is 1/10 because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, why can't you make this in 1/4?" Blah blah blah. Yeah. Then you got the Logan as well.
That's nice.
That looks like a 1/10 piece.
Yeah, it's 1/10.
Then you got the Scarlet Witch. This is 1/4.
That's quarter scale.
From the WandaVision TV show.
What are you thinking about that?
Really. I think it's quite smart doing the background because it kind of like blocks off a load of the detail as well. And it also hides the floating effect quite well. But it's hard to tell because obviously this is a zoomed in picture.
Yeah, it's really difficult from these photos.
A running video, so it is really hard. But it does.
Let's not pass any judgment on it.
It looks promising for now, and it's good to see that there is a movie version of her coming. I know that old Adam was interested for a while, wasn't he? So he's been looking for one. So yeah, no, it looks promising.
Viva Ronaldo.
Yeah, a load of clear resin and things on the back. Yeah,
it's a nice effect, that.
Yeah, I don't know. Reminds me of those like liquid things. Twizzlers or whatever they are. Then you got the Venom as well. That looks like a movie version, but I'm not sure.
It is the movie version.
It is. Okay, that's 1/10 as well. Oh yeah.
It's a movie version. Yeah, same. It's the companion piece for the Carnage, isn't it?
Yeah, I wonder when he's going to get the actual spider on there. I wonder if that's going to actually happen. Then you got the Vision. I'm assuming again because this is going to be from WandaVision. I assume this is quarter scale to go with.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it's quite bland and quite.
It's horrible, stiff, horrible looking piece.
Yeah. Then you got the Warpath again. I assume this is for their 1/10 scale.
1/10. It looks cool. That looks really cool.
Yeah. Then this is the Jamie's Palace. So this is Itachi Uchiha. I know, God, yeah. So yeah, this is Naruto. The clear resin stuff that they do on these sort of pieces is like really cool. This is
mind bending, in it? Really,
yeah.
It's funny because
super chat.
Thanks,
lads, much love to you guys finding time as always. help me and give me good advice. Geo baby here very, very soon, man. He's got his baby on the way, isn't he?
That's it, man. Just remember, when your new one comes along, don't neglect the others. Show them all love, especially you know the other ones, because they need it. You know, make sure that you're giving that out, and you don't forget that, because it takes a type of man to raise other people's kids. So you make sure you do your cracking job at that.
Apparently,
it's a tough old job.
Mark said he's never heard me say a movie trailer looks good. That's got to be true. Come on. That's also because there's so many bad movies lately. You know.
What was the last good movie trailer you saw?
Probably one of the Marvel ones. You know, probably like Endgame. I don't know.
Do you know, I'll never forget that one of the best ones that I saw was for Marvel was the Ultron one. No strings on me. That's just so creepy and eerie, man. I was like, oh, like that. That's fucking awesome.
I did see a trailer the other day, but it was more of a teaser for Extraction 2, and I'm quite excited about that.
Really? Was the first one good?
It's typical Netflix where it starts off really good.
Don't watch those.
Have you seen it?
No.
It's for a Netflix film. It's really good. It's actually really good, but then it just kind of like fades a little bit in the middle. But I definitely recommend watching it. Chris Hemsworth is very good in it. Okay. Dune was the last good trailer. I haven't seen the Dune trailer because I heard it was too revealing, so I didn't want to watch it. I want to watch the original movie and then watch the new one. The Batman, I haven't seen that either.
Oh, I need to watch the trailer for that.
Here. Dr. Nick, everything's good.
Oh, good for you, man. Good. Really happy for you, bro.
So, yeah, still on this Jamie Palace piece. My Palace. Yeah. So this looks cool. Again, the anime stuff, I mean...
It's funny with this because it seems to be like every other company is absolutely avoiding translucent resin at all costs. But anime pieces are like, yeah, fuck it. Let's just make 90% of it out of clear resin. It's just amazing. It's amazing, really, when you think about it.
It's interesting. It's interesting. And it's just like, okay, you know, yeah. Because, I mean, the other thing as well is I know a lot of the customs can end up broken quite badly, but, you know, this is all the stuff. It's also quite hard to make out what's going on here on my screen.
Yeah, I can't see anything. This looks like a big mess, but that's because...
Looks like
in fairness, a lot of them kind of pieces I need to really look at. Yeah, because it is like that. But I imagine in person it's a lot clearer than in the photos. Because any of those pieces I've ever seen in hand, I can tell straight away what they are. Yeah. I find that with the pictures, it's very hard to sort of take the, you know, for it to be clear. It's just such a merge of color, of the similar type of colors that you get lost in it. And that, for example, that's like 4 or 5 pictures.
Yeah. Hellbat is from the Batman and Robin story by Tommaso. Thank you. Doesn't clear anything up, but thank you.
Yeah, that's just like saying, you know, eggs are, 70% fluoride and water and estrogen.
Apocalypse. Okay, that's where Darkseid is. That's where Darkseid lives, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
Used it to go there. Most worries about the clear resin is yellowing. I see a lot of photos of yellowing. Jamie 1.0.
Cracks, fractures.
Can happen. Yeah, stress cracks happen quite a lot.
Yeah, you get a lot of them, and it shows all the flaws. Doesn't hide inside the sculpt.
Gooch, I just paid in full for Apocalypse. Get in there.
Well, send us some money, Desert Scorpion. Fuck.
At the moment, this picture looks like a spilt bowl of gazpacho. You know, that's what it looks like. That's all I can make out is like a smiley face in the middle.
What type of gazpacho are you eating, man?
I don't know. Or a bowl of like Heinz spaghetti.
Yeah, it could definitely be. It's definitely spaghetti hoops.
Alphabetic spaghetti.
The things this boy can do with alphabetic spaghetti.
What's that from?
Come on, I'm not going to tell you that. You need to get that yourself. Use your brain. What's it from?
Is it Only Fools and Horses?
Let me give you the one. Yeah.
Is it Only Fools and Horses? No.
I honestly thought my false teeth were going to fall out. That's lovely. He goes, and the things this boy can do with alphabetic spaghetti. Call it, Arnie. Alphabetic spaghetti. You not got it?
No.
No? It's a red dwarf, man.
Oh god.
It's the polymorph.
All right. Oh man.
And it does him, doesn't it? Straight after that. Alphabeti spaghetti. And then it does him again.
I used to love Red Dwarf, man.
Yeah, that is the best series. That one there, the polymorph one. That's a really good series.
The one with the despair squid, the polymorph.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
What's that?
The despair squid's really good.
Oh, the one with the hollow virus as well.
Yeah, hollow virus good. Dwayne Dibley.
No, he's like where he comes to the window and he's got him in quarantine and he's like, Mr. Flibbles is very upset. He's got a little penguin on his hand.
Yeah, that's a brilliant one. That one. Red Dwarf is fucking cracking.
This is just a concept that is like put up on K-Bro's Facebook. I just like it. I just think it's very cool. I would never get it. It's like a penguin concept with all like zombies around him, like little zombie birds and all this sort of stuff. Okay. I just like the idea of it. It would never get approved, and also the penguin's legs are too long and whatever else. But I just like that. I like it. Idea. Chung Lee, just to put her up there. Showed her a couple of weeks ago, and so she's going live tomorrow. Extraction was fantastic. Action was awesome, and the gore was well handled. For a Netflix movie, it was really, really nice. What the hell were they talking about? Jughead Grayson, Red Dwarf. It's an old British comedy.
Dude, you like sci-fi? Watch it. You'll piss yourself.
It's really cheesy, like a parody almost of like the sci-fi stuff. You know, it's funny.
Watch it. It's wicked. It's about a crew. I think they're like a mining ship or a mining corporation. And basically, they go up into space, and everybody dies on the ship bar one person, the hologram, who is his bunkmate. And I think the cat evolves into like a human-like cat
because they're in space. They're in stasis for like a million years.
Yeah, they're like stasis. So there's no life really,
and the cat evolves over time. Though.
Yeah, it's brilliant. So you've got I can't remember I think it's Chris Barry. Is it Chris Barry?
Yep.
I think it's Chris Barry, Craig.
Not Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig. No, it's not Daniel Craig.
Craig. I've met him as well.
And it's the other geezer as well.
Really
but yeah, and then it's Crichton. Then they in one of the series they go get Crichton, which is like an android.
Yeah, and the computer as well.
Holly.
Yeah.
You should watch it. It's brilliant. The first couple of seasons are not great, but then from about season 3 onwards, it's really good.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, if you stick with it, it gets really funny.
Yeah, just start episode 3. You don't need to start at the beginning.
Season 3.
Start from season 3 and just start watching it. It's a good crack. And the good thing is they're not very long. They're on for about like 30 minutes, so you're not losing your life watching one.
It'll probably be on PBS or something in America. When it comes to British comedy, my favourite is Mighty Boosh. Mighty Boosh is way too weird for me. Way too weird. It's with
say British comedy, man. Yeah, saying 40 Towers, Blackadder, fucking them kind of things, bro. Or In-Betweeners and stuff. You got to watch that. That's proper British shit.
In-Betweeners is quite funny, actually.
In-Betweeners is not funny.
So then, so that's kind of pre-order. Then you got the Magneto coming out by Kopikia. So this is a 1/6 scale.
Yeah, this is it's nice.
Fine art.
I think this is really nice.
Yeah. It is really nice.
Very similar to the sort of 1/3 that I think he did, isn't it? They're not. It's not done yet. The Legendary Beast ones is quite similar, isn't it? Like in terms of like the Jim Lee kind of build and the
problem is if you had this
tilt to the side and one
any bigger than 1/6, and that's going, man. I know they've got the cape attached there to keep it, but that's quite a risky.
Good engineering idea.
1/6 is fine. 1/6 should be fine.
Like it. I like it. I think for a 1/6 scale, it's a nice piece.
And Airy Creations announced that they were going to be doing a RoboCop license. They actually
got your cop drippy, did it?
I forgot to check. So,
drippy, cocky.
Well, it depends on what they're doing, because I mean the stuff from what were they called? The ones who went under begins with C. Chronicles. The one from Chronicles, I got quite excited about. And then it looked like Arnold, so it just didn't work. And Airy Creations. So let me just double check their announcements. Oh, they also got a Terminator license as well. Just with the RoboCop, we are also working on the Terminator. Blah blah blah. Yeah, so they 1/4 scale Terminator and 1/4 scale RoboCop. Yeah, actually does say that. No, that may not be good. God damn it!
What?
I don't want to buy any more stuff at the moment. You know.
Yes. Tell your stupid company to stop making good stuff, and I won't have to buy anything.
This is just a picture of the two together, I assume.
Yeah. I saw a review of this actually recently, and I actually think it looks a fair bit better than in pictures. In pictures, this isn't doing anything for me. This Batman piece. I saw a couple of reviews of it, and the reviews look a bit better.
Yeah. Not really for me. Hello, what's going on there?
King
This is Radd.
King Radd.
Yeah. This is coming from P1 and Prime 1. So, yeah, I do quite like the look of this one. This looks pretty cool. This is more from the... there's like a Radd storyline, and this looks more like that than actually from the kind of Fist of North Star story. But this version here. So, very cool. And that's the ultimate.
Not liking how that's leaning towards the other side, though. Don't like that. And that photo, there's too much weight going on this way. It just looks like he's about to. It just looks like he's had something to drink. And he's saying, "Come back to the bar." He looks like it's going to go arse over tit. It's well going that way. Which I don't
could
like.
Be the picture though. That looks like a bit.
Could be the photo, but they need to straighten it up whatever way, whether it's the picture or the statue.
Loads of switch outs, so you get like 6 heads, switch out arms, shoulder pads, everything on there. So, yeah. Cool.
Kind of weird vagina necks.
What kind of vagina is
fucking? Look how baggy that neck is at the bottom of his chin. It's coming out the side of his fucking head. What is that? Is that meant to be his neck?
Oh yeah, it does look a bit weird, doesn't it?
His neck is like basically his chin, and then he's got this massive flap of vagina that's hanging off his fucking chin. It's like massive.
God, but yeah, no, it looks very cool.
Whose is this by?
Ramon. 79 tall, 54 wide, and
I like to look at that. Deep. With a more battle gear. No, I just like to look at that picture.
Yeah, that's cool.
That looks
great. Yeah, really great. Then also people were complaining because of the shipping price for the Skull Knight by Prime 1 was $1,700. And people were just like, whoa, what the fuck? You know, what, $1,700 to ship a piece? So someone actually...
Maybe the Skull Knight's coming on his own horse.
Yeah. Well, someone posted the size of the boxes. It's got 4 boxes. And literally the sizes of these boxes are ludicrous. I'm just going to go with the biggest edge of each box. So box A, 1 meter 4.3. Sorry, 1 meter 4.3. Box B, 86.3 centimeters, so 0.86. Box C, 96.3, and then box D, 96.3. And they're all massive boxes. So
huge.
Yeah, and then there's a picture of him there, which I forgot to download, which is him next to a Zod, and he's taller than Zod. And that Zod is massive as well. So it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
So it's justified with the shipping price, but if you
can't have everything, can you? You can't have everything. If you want a monster piece like this, then you got to pay. That's what it is. Unfortunately, I mean, listen. I've got to be honest with you. The other day, right? I'm chatting to somebody on Facebook, right, and they're selling the Iron Studios Daredevil. Basically agreed the price with him, agreed everything, sweet. And then he was like, right, where are you? I said, like, I'm in the UK. I think he was in Chicago, right? The shipping was fucking spastic. Like, it was so bad. Like, when he come back to me, he said, look, dude, like, he showed me screenshots of his fucking thing and everything. He really wanted to sell it to me as well because he knew, obviously where it was going. He was like, I really want you to have it. He said, I really want you to have it. But, I mean, this is like, I think the shipping for that piece to come over from Chicago to me was about $450, $500. It was like well expensive, maybe more. Maybe it was more than that.
Yeah,
it might have been, I remember it was like absolutely insane. It was almost the same price as the statue. And I was like, what is happening? The world's gone mad.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But yeah,
killed the deal. I couldn't do it. Even trying it on eBay, I couldn't do it because I was like, he was going to do the same price for me on eBay and do their global shipping, which was a lot cheaper, but the tax kills it.
Yeah.
The tax means I was going to do 400 in taxes, 300 in taxes plus 200 to ship it. So it was the same sort of problem, 500-600 on top of the statue price. You're just like, it just kills it.
Junker, that's like 1 meter is about 40 inches. So, an average of 40 inches long.
Yeah, my display cases are a meter across. So most of them boxes are the size of my display units.
Got Pop Culture Shock Hugo coming. I think this is a bit long overdue, really. I think this one's been too late. I think it should have been done 2-3 years ago. This one, painted very well. Sculpted by John Cleary as well, who's done a lot of old classic pieces. So you get the Hugo there, which is a big old piece, 26 inches, and then you also got the Poison. But I'm sure they did a version of Poison already.
Can't remember.
So you got Poison. Looks cool.
Wonder if Poison goes on like they've got like a base where that he's like stands in front of him or something.
I don't know. Is there, because there's that one. No, they're not. They're on different bases.
It's a shame, really.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
they look like they were pretty good together.
Don't forget, Poison has a cock. Yeah,
just in case you didn't know.
Well, for me, as a cock,
still would.
I think I would.
I still would.
It depends how but
hey,
I'm sure I've done worse.
This tough guy still would.
Then you got the Queen Studios have announced they're doing a life-size Venom bust. So this is the Queen Studios Venom bust coming. So Venom,
it's pretty cool.
The nameplate, yeah, and big old piece, very cool. Then you got they've also announced they're doing a half-scale Captain America movie version. I don't know why, but yeah. So people, I don't see the appeal with this, but then if people buy it, they buy it. It's up to them. But this half-scale likeness looks great, but half-scale like that is going to be huge.
Yeah, that's a big old piece because base is massive. Usually when they do a half-scale, it's just standard museum pose, standard base because it's going to be like a meter or so tall.
Sideshow Doctor Doom, is that half-scale or was that 1/3?
Legendary scale.
Yeah, was that half or third?
I think it's meant to be half, dude.
Because that is going to be
massive.
That piece was big.
That's massive. That
we
piece.
saw that behind someone's door or something, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh no, it was in
his baby brothers had a nice dress up.
I know it was in Comic Point.
It was too.
Yeah. Then you've also got the Queen Studios. Tom Holland. Is that his name? Tom Holland. Spider-Man. I just think this is quite. I think that you can't question the quality that's there, but to have this like kind of kid who's meant to be like a teenager, really, or something, having like a bust of it, I think is a bit weird. I think it's really bizarre. I mean, the likeness is absolutely
it's killing your alone time.
Yeah.
If you're in your room getting some business done, it's one of them lonely nights.
You have to put a pillow on his head.
He's going to be
don't look impressed. You don't look impressed. He's a bit like.
You call that a cock?
Yeah, but no, the likeness is fantastic, and if it comes out,
it looks. I mean, for like movie fans that collect like busts, it's a win, man.
The only thing is, when you get this in hand, you're going to have to mess around with that hair so much. You have to brush his hair. Then you got the Thanos 1/4 scale movie version. I actually do have this coming in, and
I saw some like funny pictures of this, and it had like some purple hue shit all over it, and I didn't understand if that was in the paint or someone was using some sort of purple lights to. I didn't get it at all. I was like looking at it, and I was like, "This is like a purple hue, like all over the armor. What the fuck is going on?" And I was like, "Do I like it? Do I not like it? Something's weird." And then I thought, "Oh, they've done something bad with the paint apps there." And then I realized that the person that took the photos does this with photos. He uses like purple, red, funny lights all over shit. And it's a bit like, okay, so that's not right. So then I had to find other pictures of it. And this is actually one that has no messing with light. So this is the one which it should actually look like, which is a plus.
Yeah. No idea. Are you talking about Chris Bale's pictures?
No, it's not Bale's, no.
Because he had like red lights on his one for some reason.
No, I won't.
More Venom pictures, same pictures actually. And also Sideshow's Crow is up for pre-order, no exclusive. And
They really ain't doing it, are they? It's just like we said at the beginning. It's to do with them
it's always
trying
going to go
to.
that way.
Yeah, it's
go
funny.
that way, you know?
We've been spot on so far. All their releases.
And I do think
not any exclusives.
I do think it will increase sales because there are people out there who won't buy the regular version, and if there's no exclusive, then there's nothing stopping them there, is there? They're buying
it's a good shout. I mean, I've got to be honest. You called this to me.
I called
in
that
private.
Ago,
yeah. You said to me in private ages ago. In private before the chat ages ago. You told me. You said they're not going to do any more exclusives. All their stuff's going to be just one line, one thing. And I thought, nah, come on, fucking hell. Going all
there was that thing about there was a thing about where they made comments about the collectors aren't that much of their business. In fairness, even though
they say we were 3%, wasn't it?
They're 3% of the business. It's just like most of their customers are just like one-off buyers. They just go, they just buy one for their husband or whatever that is a character they like, or they just see one in a comic shop, they'll buy it, and that's kind of their biggest customers.
Saying that though, I think this looks really nice.
I don't think it looks bad at all. My only thing is that bird. Sometimes they can look a bit cheap and a bit crap, so I hope that comes out well. It's the same with like birds. Cats,
you can't really tell on that picture because of the way they've messed with the contrast. You can't actually see where his coat starts and that bird ends.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to tell.
It's a great point. I mean, bring the water. I mean, they always use like polyurethane for the coats, and in certain countries that polyurethane just flakes.
Yeah, or melts into where the gun is sitting on his shoulder. It'll be the same problem as the Terminator, the original premium format Terminator. Almost all of them, it sticks. The coat sticks to it. Yeah.
Yep.
And then when you take it off, like to pack it up or move or something, you rip all that fabric underneath it, and it's like people are like devastated when that happens because you don't realise that that's the case. The state of play when you do it. So you settle the piece up, you leave it alone. You've had it for like 6 months, a year. You like either move in house or you sell it or something.
Andrew Kelly's
in
the pub,
and it's just like, wow.
Yeah.
What you say?
Andrew Kelly's in the pub and he's missing the statue talk.
It's overrated. You enjoy real life, man.
But the Crow looks good, and again, it's the same kind of thing because it doesn't have an exclusive. I'm in no rush to buy it. I'm in no rush to buy this either, but this looks amazing. Again, no exclusive, and again, I'm in no rush to buy it, but I'll pick it up if it comes up for sale. People over here, like some people, sell their stuff way too cheap, and that's when you strike hard, strike fast,
like a viper.
Yeah. So it looks great. This piece,
great blue highlights on it. They did a really good job of that piece. It's a very beautiful sculpt. Was it Ribeiro? Is it Ribeiro? I don't know if that's his name.
I don't know. You looked it up ages ago and told me.
No, I think it is a really beautiful sculpt on that. It's a stunning piece. Really is. Nice. I like the mood of it. I love the blue highlighting on it. I think they did it great. And the factory's done a great job of painting.
With the edition size of 6,000, there's going to be a lot of those on eBay at some point. So
in like about 2 years' time, you'll find 15, 20 of those every single time we look.
Right. So. Then also the Superman movie version has an edition size of 6,000. That's a lot for that piece.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Apparently, I don't know. Talking about the chat, Nick might have a cockeyed Thanos. More pictures of the Crow. Sorry, I've got mixed up.
That is funny.
There he is getting to the 10,000 mark. Yeah, well, when you had exclusives with the Batman and Superman, they were 9,000, weren't they?
Yeah.
And Spider-Man, yeah. Looks cool, but again, that Crow, I'm a little concerned about the Crow.
Like the blue highlighting on it.
Yeah.
Makes it stand out a little way off the coat. I like this Crow, man. I really like it. Is it better than yours? No, definitely isn't, but I still like it.
Yeah.
I still like it. The only thing I'm not liking is that left arm, especially the hand to the wrist to the forearm. It looks like an S. It's like well bent. You see it?
Yeah.
It's just that might be the angle of the photo.
Which
but
one is the one? Sorry, which the one down?
Do you not know your right and your fucking left cock?
Yeah, but I don't know. Sorry, I didn't know you meant the left of the picture.
His left hand.
Okay.
The one that's hanging down is weird. It looks like his forearm is cutting in a lot. It looks like it goes up and then cuts across. It just looks a bit strange from almost every angle. Yeah, it looks like a funny sort of. It just looks weird. I'm not sure about that. It might just be the photographs though. You can't tell. This is fucking horrible.
This
thing is so horrible.
It's a hot pile of shit, that is.
It's a horrible beast, man. It really is.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of it either. It almost looks like the Spider-Man's an afterthought. It really does.
It's well overshaded as well. I mean, what the fuck happened there?
It's like trying to be like, like them Transformer cell shaded pieces.
It's like well overshaded. I mean, what is going on there? It's a mess. That's a shame. But I mean, look at that. Look at them. What is that?
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening
Look at
the
line here. Like all this here, stuck on, all that there. Is there like a seam there?
Yeah.
But there.
What is going on? Is that a crack?
Yeah.
What is going on there? That's a fucking mess.
Yeah, it's bad. That looks good. The wood bit there looks good.
Yeah, it does.
What does he say? Liam says, Jem Mint loves this one. Of course he's going to love it. Of course he's going to love it. So I tried sending him everything to review. He loves everything he sent. Archangel by XM Studios. So this is actually going to be...
Right, so listen, if that's the case, why aren't you getting everything for us to send? What's this about? Why not? Come on. Pull your contacts, man.
The problem is even though I work there, I'm still honest about it. And
they don't want to send it.
They don't want to send it because then they know you're going to be there. They know that I'm still going to tell them what I think. And it
is what it is.
It's not good business, man. Archangel totally is actually going to be up for pre-order. For delivery before the end of the year. I think what's happening is they're trying to get a lot of these out before Chinese.
I love this piece. I'm well happy that I ordered the classic X-Men version, the pink version. I'm well happy with that.
Yeah.
I'm delighted with that, and I really think she'll look cracker.
I'd like to see that next to the Apocalypse. They didn't do that, did they?
The pink one. Oh, it's strange they didn't, because the contrast works better.
I think it's more to push the X-Force line.
Probably.
We got more X-Force line coming, so I think it's to kind of
probably
up a bit better. Then you got the Apocalypse. So the Man of the Hour. The Man of the Hour looks exactly like the Sideshow one. XM have got no
creative
juices going. They just went, what the fuck can we make? Let's make the Sideshow one from 10 years ago. Perfect. All right, let's make it. And, fuck off.
It's identical. It's
identical in every way.
It's almost identical, which means what? That one arm up and one arm down means it's identical.
That's actually
is that what that means? Do you know what's funny? There was some geezer. He was like, it's boring, right? And that base. I mean, what even is that? That's how fucking boring. And I was like, that's his origin story. That's like him fucking getting his celestial fucking armor from the caves in Egypt. You can see the celestial fucking him breaking out of the tomb, the cave, and basically you can see that and the celestial parts, coming out with him. All the fucking art, all the alien tech, and the guy was just like, didn't say anything. Somebody put on a GIF or something, was like owned. I think it's boring. It was a bit like,
I just put the dude, and he's like going, huh? And the guy's like, what does that mean? What does that mean? And I'm like, and then he said something, and I go, look, if you think they're both the same, then our conversation's over, buddy.
Yeah, there's nothing to discuss.
I think that's the wrong kind of comment coming from someone who works for the company, who works for XM, and I go, yeah, your feedback will be noted. Where are we? So, there you go. Why are you showing the Sideshow one? Where's the XM one?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I mean,
so I saw this one a couple of weeks ago, and I had to show George, and I've been teasing George little pictures and things now and again. And George had a few issues with certain elements of it, and then when I got the whole photo album, I I kind of laughed. It was like a little evil laugh where, because George was a bit like, I'm not getting it because I don't like this and I don't like that. I don't like, no. And I saw the full reveal of the photos. I laughed. I'm like, yeah, you're so fucking fucked. And I sent him to him. And I think you even stuck with your original statement a little bit. You're like, no, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. And then I think an hour later, you're like, yeah, I want it. I want it.
Yeah, look, there is my only issue really with it was that it didn't show one hand and one weapon.
Yeah,
which I would have liked to have seen in the photograph. So I'd have liked to have seen this left hand up with the fist and the gun in the right arm, and then vice versa, where the gun is in the right arm with the blade on it, and then he's got the cannon on the left arm, and then the hand. I would like to have seen those two, just as a composition, just to see, because personally, when I look at them, my favourite displays are the one weapon, one hand, and then both hands. Just it's just how I like it, and I really like the other head. I like this head; it's a nice head, but I like the other one with him slightly looking down. This is up and sort of to the left, and the other one's sort of down.
Jay Shadow's saying the price is ridiculous on that piece, $14.75 excluding tax and shipping fees. Ouch! If you look at price,
it's exactly. Wait a minute. It's exactly the same price as the Juggernaut. Sideshow Juggernaut quarter scale, which is smaller than this piece. It's exactly the same price. It's pretty much around $50 of that price. It's the same price. And it's 25 wide, 25 deep, 31 high versus 27 by whatever it is, 27 by 20 by like 17.
I don't think people understand. I don't think people understand how big this piece is. Angel is quite a big piece as well, and we'll get on. So I should be moving through these pictures because there's a lot of them. Angel is a big piece, and when you see him next to Angel, he is absolutely dwarfed by Apocalypse. And
Angel's like nearly 30 tall.
Yeah. This is the close up of the Grimace face where
I really love the portraits. The portraits are almost my favorite part of this piece.
Yeah.
I really like the portraits on it.
And then you've got the fisted hand, and the open hand there as well.
That's the head I like. That head. That's the head I like. That one. That's the one
I don't know how this looks on your screen, but the problem is my screen is like 4K, so when I have it like really big, it kind of blurs the pictures out a little bit. So I'm hoping the quality is actually quite good.
There's other pictures of this portrait anyway.
No, but I'm saying I hope like when people see it, it's actually good quality, because all my screen is always blurry, and because it zooms in so much. Then you've got the claw.
You've got the claw, and again the celestial stuff that's coming out of the base, the alien armor. You got that sort of coming out, emerging, almost like he's forging a weapon out of it as he speaks, or he's going to hit him with them kind of blades.
Yeah,
not really. Not loving the hook, to be honest, and would like to see it with like a hand on the other one. But okay, it's all right.
Yeah,
it's an option. You never know in person. You might use it. You might not.
So
see what I mean? For me, that's a bit. It's a little bit busy. I would like to. I think so. I'd like the cannon and the hand, and I'd like that hand and then the other hand. That's how I'm definitely going to be doing it in mine. 100%. And it's funny because with the fist, it drops the statue down apparently to about 29 inches. Without maybe a little lower, 28.
I think he said 72, did he? Or something?
73 centimeters.
Okay. Yeah. So that's
switch outs.
Switch outs. Yeah, no, I think it's 2 boxes as well.
Really?
Yeah. I've read somewhere 2 boxes, and I had to question them about it, saying, why is this 2 boxes and whatever? Because it's big, it's really big. So
yes, that's going to be a bit of an expensive ship then.
Yeah,
could be dear.
Could be.
It's going to be dear to get
in. But the detailing on it. One of the things I do like is I do like all the armor, and I do like all the kind of weathered rust on the armor. I love it. I think it's great.
There is an argument, though. There is an argument, and it's the same argument as to the Thanos that they did recently. Now, I'm a gay fanboy for Thanos, and there's no denying that. And I actually passed on that Thanos, because it was too far away from any comic reference that I'm aware of. Now, I do believe that this Apocalypse is guilty of exactly the same thing. it's too far away from really any style that we have nostalgia for. But I'm not as big. I'm not as much of a fanboy for Apocalypse as I am for Thanos.
Yeah.
So for me, I can just enjoy the art of it and the stylized art of it a bit more. So it's a double-edged sword, you know. It goes that way. As a statue, I just think it's a fantastic piece of work. But if you're like really, really big Apocalypse fan and you want more of either the Messiah Wars that Sideshow went for, or more of the classic '90s where he's like more like the purple one, there's a few customs that look like that. There's other options, you know, that look a little bit more like those sort of remits, or the Bowen. I have the Bowen, you know. So, but it is what it is. You can't have everything.
Apparently, Juggernaut was £1,300 delivered.
Yeah, that's £1,300. The guy said it's $1,400.
Yeah, busting
And
up.
I don't think it's 1,300. I think it was maybe, I don't know what you would have got with tax and shipping, but if I go on Sideshow now and I try to buy it and I buy the like the thingy edition, it's like £1,200, and then you've got to do the taxes and shipping on that. So if you did it for £100, then congratulations, you're a genius, and send me your shipper and your accountant, because there's no way that you're going to get it for that money.
Yeah.
Not at the moment, because if it's about £1,250 to get in, or £1,200, you're paying 20% tax. So that's another what's that? 100. That's another 300. That's another £300 ish, and plus the shipping's another £100. So it's going to be somewhere in the region around £1,500 to £1,600 to get into hand. 15, 1650.
Yeah.
If you buy it now. So.
Is the digital sculpt? I'm sure thinking it's going to be cost more than the hand sculpted like Red Hulk. It's way bigger but costs less than this one. Red Hulk, the sculpting probably had more problems with the sculpt because of the fact that it had to be totally redone.
Traditional sculpt.
The Red Hulk is nowhere near as complex as this to cast in the factory and for the factory to paint. So the factory costs, I assume, for Red Hulk would be much lower than this.
Yeah,
this
this
would
is
be much higher, because this is the detail on this piece is very high level. When you get the high end pictures and you zoom in to all of the details, it's really there. There's like loads of things going on. I mean, again, this probably go blurry, but the paint on this is much more complex than Red Hulk. So that's where the costing is going, and this is huge. Trust me when I say this is big. You know,
it's
apparently
25 by 25.
Two boxes, 19 kilos each.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. It's 25 by 25 by 31.
Yeah,
it's a massive statue, man. So when you're talking about over, 2 foot wide, 2 foot deep, and then nearly 3 foot tall. It's like quite a big. It's a big piece, man.
Okay, so there's that.
So all I'm getting is little things popping up, and I can see part of the messages from Nick, and he's swearing crazy, so something's wrong.
I don't know. I can't work out what he's saying is wrong, because he says, "Look at the helmet. The eyes is cockeyed."
Yeah, he's not happy.
And
it's not
I think this helmet's moving.
He's not happy.
This I cannot fix. No.
Oh.
Fixed to the head.
No.
Shame. Blah blah. Helmet is well fucking off. yeah, he's not happy. He's not happy.
Well, he's right though, because what's that? 3,000. That's like a €3,000 piece.
This is a €3,000 statue. It should be all but perfect, and this is the second one he's had it with problems.
Yeah,
so that's not ideal at all. Yeah, great. And then that's the comparison, just to show you it's exactly the same statue.
It's identical. It's identical.
The best comment I saw was XM's is 4K and Sideshow's is DVD, and then someone in the comments underneath that go, no, Sideshow's is VHS.
Can't hear you. If I froze or is he froze? You what? Can't hear you. I don't know if he's yeah, you are. Wait.
I lent on my mic. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what the fuck's the matter with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah? What were you saying?
What did you hear?
You lent on your mic.
No, before that.
No, nothing.
All right. No, I'm just saying that literally, yeah. So someone said that the XM one is like 4K and then the Sideshow one is like DVD. And then someone in the comments go, oh, no, the Sideshow one is like VHS. And then, yeah, that was quite funny. Anyway.
But listen, even if you're talking about this, right, let's have a look at it correctly. If you want to do this, you can do it. The pose, the only thing that's similar about the pose is the fact here that really head positions are similar because of this particular head. The other one is looking sort of up. This one's looking sort of down. That one, Sideshow one's looking sort of more straight ahead. But the hand up and the hand down. I mean, the right arm position is not in the same place at all. It's not the same place. He's got his like elbow is bent back and his arm is sort of more outwards. And that his elbow is straight and the hand is down. The right leg is not the same. The distribution of weight is not the same. It's not all on that left leg. The hip position is different. The chest tilt is different. If you want to talk about like it's the same. If you're talking about identical, if you're going to use a word like identical, then know what it means because that's not even close. You know, it's similar, but it isn't. It's not identical. And more importantly, I'm going to say this now, and I'm going to say this. You know, go back and watch our review. Watch what I have to say about Sideshow's Apocalypse. It's one of the worst pieces I've ever made.
It's one of the worst.
It is one of the worst pieces ever in existence. Right? Let's go through it. The bottom of the base looks like leftover pinball machine parts or some crap. Right? It wobbles all over the base. The weight distribution's all on that straight right leg. The left leg is almost hovering. It moves all over the place. The pipes flake all over the place. So all the paint and crap comes off the pipes. None of them. It's as hollow as a fucking felt. It's honestly ridiculous. For a massive figure that it is, it's really light. The head actually feels like a what do you call it? What's the ping pong ball? That's how fucking light the head is, right? The best part of it is the cannon. And it comes away in two parts. Like that. No, I don't like the chainsaw. I like the cannon. I like the gun. I like this gun. But obviously, the top of the gun bit comes out of it. This is one of the worst pieces Sideshow's ever made, and the paint on it is horrific, absolutely horrific everywhere. The base, the metallic parts, the skin, the greys and the blues, they overrun each other. The lines are all over the place. It is one of the worst pieces Sideshow's ever made. So,
and again, it's a shame because he's a canal sculpt. But
but either
very well.
I don't think so. But to be honest with you, the whole pose of this is so strange. Like it's so awkward and weird how he's turning through his hip like that and he's leaning on one leg. It's just so weird. You know, I've really, the XM one has more of like a Captain Morgan sort of pose. And the other one has a little bit more of a like sort of Saturday night about to flick his hips and do a dance sort of look.
It's like he's about to jump and go, yay!
I just think that's a really horrible piece, personally. And obviously I've seen it in person many times and reviewed it, sadly. I think I was offered this piece. Alex got it. What'd you offer it to me for?
I got it really cheap and I
think you offered it. I offered
it like £250 or something.
I thought $250. And what did I tell you?
Go fuck myself.
Right, there you are.
Yeah.
You're like, do you want it for 250 quid? I said I wouldn't take it for free. It's fucking horse shit. And I actually went to see it.
You were well abusive. You were because I think you drove to my house to come and pick it up, and then
I come to see it. You
come to see it, and then you were well pissed off about making the journey because you got excited about it, and then you weren't happy. Manny, I'm actually in Birmingham on Saturday, mate. G-Man, does that mean you're going to be selling your bow in Apocalypse? It's a good question.
No, I'm not selling my bow enough. And in fairness, this is a place where XM have done me a huge favour because I have a comic classic Bowen Apocalypse that is one of my favourite pieces in my room. So, the fact that they've modernised it, stylised it, and made it more of a piece of art means I can just enjoy it for what it is. and it'd be this massive threatening like fucking presence in my collection, and not be like, and if anyone's like, oh, like that's a bit different, I've always got the comic version as well.
It'll be interesting to see the two actually together, like, size comparison and whatnot. There were a few people who got the original repainted, and the repaint actually did improve it a lot. Like, the actual look of it. Obviously, it's still going to be light and whatever else. But the one I had, the pipes were not primed, so they flaked because they're flexible. Every time you bent them, all the pipes flaked everywhere.
Yeah.
So May Fraser came out, looks amazing. Sorry, you ain't got that on there. Emmanuel, I'm afraid. I know he's got your picture. I thought it was you. Can't compare these two. People complain about the pose having a real problem. The same people complain every time about XM pieces, and it keeps me in the job. So again, I don't block them. My Deadpool Sideshow arrived today. Deadpool looks great. The silver paint on the scooter damage is a total disappointment. Sideshow Lady Deadpool scooter paint app looked much better. The Lady Deadpool,
we've seen that Lady Deadpool. She's fantastic.
The face on that Lady Deadpool. I remember taking it out of the box and really bitching about it and being a bit like, it looks like a porn star about to give a blowjob, and you're like looking down and she's looking up at you or whatever. And then when I didn't like it, that's just not much not to like about that. But the fact that it just didn't look like it would suit the statue very well. But then you put it on and it looked fantastic. It looked really nice, that piece.
Yeah, but he's right about the base paint on that. The base paint on the scooter and stuff was fantastic on that piece. I also love this. I also love the fact, I like this angle, but I also really like the base, the coming out of the crypt, like the cave where Apocalypse, and matey boy, I can't remember his name, is like gravely injured, and he gives him the celestial armor, the alien technology that turns him into Apocalypse. It's just fucking cool. It's like him almost arising, breaking out of that cave, a new power. I really dig that. I really dig that storytelling. Yeah,
and then this is the Apocalypse in the factory.
Well, they look like they got a way to go, so that's all right.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. They're all printed. And, yeah.
How many are there? Have you got numbers yet?
Well, that's the thing. That's actually a question someone did ask me about the XM production process. We announced like a fair while ago that we were going to get rid of the process of just kind of, what was it, like not made to order,
MTO,
announcing at the beginning and saying we're going to make 600 whatever. We got rid of that, and then we started doing the made to order and whatever. Now what we do now is this kind of like max edition size, and because we do a max edition size, we know we're going to at least make X. So we'll start making that X straight away. And that's a new process. So that's why you're seeing some of these pieces coming out really fast, first wave. And then we got that process running.
How's it selling at the moment?
I don't know. I asked the numbers, but the office was quite busy today. But I think really, really well. I have no doubt that this piece is going to sell out 999 easy. So yeah, I'm not hype trading it, but yeah. I think it is pretty special. There's all the pipes. Yeah, and then that's the picture of them two together. And I mean, Angel's big. So
yeah, that's the X-Force version. Or the X-Force version is a little bit smaller.
He's tilted, isn't he? Yeah.
He's about 28. So that Apocalypse, is a good 2-3 inches taller.
Yeah, but it's also the mass of the characters when you compare.
I know. I'm just talking about height. Like, people care about them sort of things, don't they? In terms of display things. I really, I'm digging that weapon on that right arm, and then his hand in the other.
Yeah.
Don't know why. That's where I'm going. Or the cannon and his other hand. That's where I'm going.
I do like the gun on the other hand. I like the gun on the hand down with the little bayonet on it.
Yeah, the blade on it. Yeah. Me too.
I do like that. Then you've got the tease of the Cable and Hope. This is the bearded.
Seeing the full reveal of that, it looks fucking awesome.
Shut up! You're not meant to say.
I can say what I like. I give a fuck out of what
They know. Yeah, but I do. Anyway. And I signed an NDA. They know I show you shit anyway.
Dude, they honestly think you're not going to show me things like that. They're crazy. They should hear our conversations. George, look at my penis. Is this normal? Does that look right? Is that bit of skin there, right? Yeah, I was like, yeah, you're okay. Nothing to worry about. But what if I pull it back like this? It goes a bit purple. Is that normal? Yeah, I'm sure it is. They got no idea. They got no idea.
Did you ever watch I think it was, I can't remember. I think it might have been Lena, and not your sister. It was Lena, where we watched this DVD, and it was puppetry of the penis. And it was
yeah, I remember that.
It was hilarious.
I remember that. Yeah, I rember that.
It's like an Aussie guy. It's an Aussie guy
making his cock into like a burger and all sorts of weird shit.
Like puts his cock in different shapes. It's so funny. Jesus Christ! It does.
I do remember that.
Yeah, it's worse when you're trying to do them. You're trying to do like the different ones. And you're like, hold on, okay. The hamburger one's bad. I can do the hamburger. So yeah, you also get a switch out head on. I don't have much to say, but switch out head, and you can also remove hope as well. This then is the Doomsday, which George should be having comments.
I have got it. I paid it.
The question is, why is this penis? Why is that penis 1/20th scale? Deadpool red suit is looking for the. We don't do second runs, buddy. So yeah. No, we don't do second runs. So he's also searching for an XM Magic.
Brilliant piece.
This is Omar,
Really
who used to be a Sideshow fanboy. Sideshow Apocalypse is one of the worst pieces I've ever seen. I literally gave it to my dog to play with. Definitely getting the Apocalypse. Got having to go with the Archangel. Definitely getting the Magneto as well. Got to see how I can sneak the payments for Cable. So many good XM statues coming out. I have so many POs, and I've never ever seen XM statue in person. Oh wow!
Wow,
you're in for a treat, my friend.
Welcome. First time you get it. It's an amazing piece.
Doomsday is still coming in 1/6 scale. I don't know if I've got the screenshot.
Dude, what's the ES of this Doomsday? It's low, isn't it?
699 or 599? I can't remember. Or 499.
It might be lower than that, dude. I don't think they're that high. 499 maybe. I think it's pretty low.
I think it sold all right though. I think this was when I think this might be when we were like starting up the one where we were doing the edition side. So what happened was I think we undersold this, to be honest with you.
I thought it was. I thought it was under 500.
Yeah, that's so great. We are going to be doing the DC classic pieces and the metal piece, the dark metal pieces. Dark Knight metal. They're all going to be released in 1/6 as well. So yeah, we are going to be doing that. Got a couple of those. Godzilla's coming. Godzilla.
Yeah. Godzilla.
So
late in the 90s.
94, I think this one is. Space Godzilla. I've got that coming. These pieces are going to be really big as well, like really big. So if you're a Godzilla fan, make some space. Two pieces together. This is Mera coming. No, not Mera. So just
no, it's not Mera.
Even.
Yeah, that's
Bruce. Yeah.
It's the Green Lantern girl, isn't it?
Yep. And then you've got the Kyle Rayner as well. So you've got him coming.
Cool looking piece. Don't know the character, but pretty cool.
I don't know the character very well, but he's apparently one of the most. I think he's one of the more powerful ones. And yeah, he looks really cool. I like his base where he's got this almost like Gundam-like character coming.
Yeah, it's got like a big robot thing on it. It's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, really, really cool.
Rockets look good and all. The merging, the change into. I like the use of the. Yeah, but I like the use of the sort of almost sort of weaker, the build, and then it goes into the more solid metallic green of the rocket, where it's actually forming real things, which I like. I like the transition there. It's nice.
Well, there was always the concern about not doing this in clear resin, and the other one came out very, very well. So yeah.
It would look badass in clear resin, man. There's no doubt about that. It's just, but like I say, there's so many things that go wrong.
It's too intricate. You'd see too many like little pegs and stuff in there. XM Godzilla as big as the Spiral Studios Godzilla. I did see the Shin. I think a bit bigger than the Shin. Yeah, the Shin I saw weren't that. It was big, but it wasn't huge. Penis burgers. While I have not seen the movie, the funniest porn movie title has to go to drum roll. cunt kick it down. It's gonna be like, what's that? Like Black Hawk Down or something.
Yeah, it must be.
It's
Dude,
not a
I
porn
never
movie.
felt.
It's
Yeah,
not a
nah. I like Edward Cockhans.
Carl Rayner, yeah, Edward. I don't think so. It's Edward Penis Hands, but the prosthetics on that actually really good. I was quite impressed, and he actually he does it as well where he's like doing that, and he's like, oh, it doesn't squirting. It's bad, yeah.
Bad
I
time,
had that
happy times.
VHS.
Yeah, I remember.
Carl Rayner is into the anime, which reflects his constructs. Awesome piece. That's actually an interesting thing. Will the black suit Superman be 1/4? I don't think we're doing the 1/6 into 1/4. It's the other way around.
Nah, it's the other way around. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's basic. Yeah, it's the new sort of stuff as well. That's beforehand. It's before that change was made, I think.
So yeah, that's that. Looks great. Be interested to see this.
I see. That's what I mean. That sort of bit there. I like that.
Yeah.
See how it's like a lighter green and it's sort of forming into sort of. I like that contrast of colours, and it's very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Then you've got the new Magneto.
This is fucking awesome. This piece. This is really nice.
Style, as you can see from the picture.
This is a really nice Magneto. This.
Yeah.
This took me by surprise, actually.
Oh yeah.
It took me a little bit by surprise, just because how much I liked it. I was quite, I've got the throne, so I'm just always like, nah, I'm all right.
The problem is as well, there's so many Magnetos out there, it's just like,
yeah, but I'm never like tempted. I'm never like. With this one, I saw the design, I was a bit like, oh, that's really nice. I could buy that. I could really get that, but it's hard because I've got so much sentiment. Like, I'm quite nostalgic about certain pieces, I don't like to forget the hunt, I don't like to let go of it.
Yeah. Oh no, then you got a darker one as well. Should have been the other way around, really. Then you got the Aquaman and the Mirror there.
That Aquaman 1/6 is really nice. That Mirror looks pretty cool too.
Yeah. I like a
Ghost, definitely Ghost.
Is it Moray Eel on the base?
Moray Eel, yeah.
That's what I said. No? This is then the tease for the Superman version of our Sanity Courage.
Very excited to see this. Yeah. Very excited to see. I hope there's like Zod and all them kind of characters all on there.
I saw the like sculpts, the concepts and all that sort of business, and I couldn't find it. I've lost it. And then I asked Sang to resend it. He's like, I never sent it to you. So I'm like, someone sent it to me. And he's like, because I had it. And he goes, oh, okay, too bad. And he wouldn't send it back to me. So I'm trying to look through all my images and I can't find it anywhere. So
who is that? Is that Sang?
That's Sang, yeah.
He's such a cunt, isn't he? Honest to God. Odd job fucker. He really is a white shit. He's a white wind-up, man. He's vicious, he is.
I think he sent me
some the Venom Hulk thing.
He sent me some images the other day. I was like, yeah, looks fine. Yeah, whatever. The Venom Hulk has come in. And then also you got the war tank, which again, this piece dwarfs the Hulkbuster. I just want to say that. So
exciting times at XM at the moment.
Yeah. Well, I think as well the
Maestro for me, man. Apocalypse
the thing with
Maestro
XM as well is
that's what it's
do pieces which are like portfolio pieces as well. We'll do pieces
yeah.
Ghost Rider's big as well. Ghost Rider's really big.
Yeah.
So this is the announcement, and they put it's not night, it's meant to be night as in day and night. But DC Classic line, the Dark Knight line, so the metal line, that's wrong. We're not doing a Christian Bale Batman line. It's coming to you in 1/4 and 1/6. So yeah. This then was just something that popped up was Jamie Palace is doing a character, I believe, on the left, and then a custom is doing the one on the middle and on the right, and they're literally doing exactly the same piece. Like they've literally taken it and made, the Jamie Palace one looks much, much, much better, but then the custom ones have gone, yeah, fuck it, we're just going to make the same shit,
Just have him standing instead.
Yeah, well, have him on two. He's still on one leg on both of them.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Yeah. Well, he's kind of hovering.
God, that's not even fucking trying.
But the Jamie Palace one is so much more like you see more detail on there and things.
That's not
so
good, man.
yeah, it's not good. Not good. This then is the repaint of the Silver Surfer.
I thought this was really like. I mean, this is subtle but very cool, and I love what he'd done with the spirals and the thing. I really like it.
Yeah.
Did he cover that hole as well or not? I think he has. Can't tell from here.
Can't tell. No. I think
It's
that
really
whole
nice,
should. That's one of my gripes about that piece is with the Frankie Ray, it's covered. It's like so this piece here should have been filled in.
Yeah, I think you're
just
probably
think
right.
It looks a bit like half-assed there.
It's very cool though. It's a very good paint job. So fair play to you. Well done. Really good work.
Well, I mean, I've got a spare body for one of my custom surfers, and I may get someone to try and paint it. But I'm going to use Alcad 2 gunmetal on my one, which gives a really good effect. It looks like melt. Looks like that. So yeah, but this from pictures looks great. It's a bit dark in the picture. I can't really see a lot.
Yeah, ideally the base. This is what I'm talking about the not the base, the background. The background shouldn't be black at all.
Yeah.
I mean, it does. The black does wonders for the actual base, but it doesn't do anything for the figure at all.
Yeah.
So it's not ideal.
Yeah.
You can't have everything, can you?
This is just a custom Bane that popped up. It's like a Bane and a Batman. Someone sculpted it. I don't know if it's getting made, but it's just his sculpted. I just saw it because I thought it looked cool. So there's that.
I don't like it.
No? Okay. And then you could also have him without the Batman as well. I just thought it looked all right. This then is the third part of the Caleb trilogy for a custom group. So we obviously saw the Wonder Woman and the Superman 2 weeks ago, and then this is the Batman that goes with that. He has done some color renders, but I didn't put them in there because they're not very well done. Whoever done them didn't do a good job, and it just fucks up the whole thing. But these sculpts are great. So yeah, really cool.
Very cool.
This then, I believe, is actually an Eric Sosa Daredevil, and
fucking horrible.
I think it's quite nice though to see an Eric Sosa piece where the anatomy is like not so like ballooned up, and it looks like he's on Simple. So
he's really like losing it, man.
Well,
when I'm seeing projects of him, they're really bad. Like, honest to God, they're like getting worse.
In all fairness,
I saw a saber tooth of his that was horrific, and then I saw a Superman recently. And I was just like, what the fuck is happening? Like, honest to God.
But you do know, like a lot of the time, he doesn't do them himself. He uses like other people a lot of the time, uses students to do it. But then also when you look at the Batman and the Superman, and there's like, and I think like other ones, he just reuses the same sculpts, just adjusts it. So he has like a body that he works on.
I've just never seen like someone is like people are just like getting good, like getting better every sort of, every few pieces you can really see improvements. But he just got backwards. He just looks really bad. Like, I'm one of them guys, like, I've been seeing some stuff and I'm like, shit, that's really fucking cool. Some really nice stuff. But that was a few years ago. It's getting really bad. This is fucking horrendous and all. And what's going on here? How small is that tiny pea head? What is going on there? Is that a fat daredevil? What's happening here?
I don't think this is as bad as his other stuff.
Dude,
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of that weird perspective of having little dollhouses under people. Even the Fembot Batman for Prime 1, I just don't like that concept. And the idea of it,
dude, look how little that head is. Look how big his midsection is. It's a fat daredevil, man.
I tell you what I do like of his is the Kingdom Come Superman was really nice. The Alex Ross one. He did actually do a good job on that. And his 1/6 scale Punisher was.
This is horrible, man. This is like really bad.
This is
nice. Who's this?
I don't know. You said it to me.
Oh, okay. This is like the Death. Is this the Deathstroke?
Yeah.
This is really nice. It's got loads of like switch up, man. So many.
Looks like he's standing on a doghouse. The anatomy and the faces are all over the place. Jason in the house. What's up, guys? Great to finally see your faces again. Been 2 months moving chaos and RT withdrawal. Make sure you send over a video of your new place. I mean, I've seen the sneak peek, and his new place is really nice.
Good for you, man. Happy for you, brother.
Gio. No updates on Nightcrawler at the moment. When do you think we'll be seeing the cable pre-order? Very soon. Katie Price smashing up a car while drunk, while on drugs, while banned from driving, uninsured. What a bird. Bring on the XM statues. Okay. Random, yeah. So yeah, this piece, I don't know who is out on the base.
Don't know.
Does anyone know who that
Like
is on
some
the base?
big robot of some kind.
Yeah, but it looks pretty cool. He's also done that where he's got like obviously sharp hands and he's scratched whatever this is, and he's got all that dripping from his hands as well.
Yeah,
that's pretty
clever.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know the
like all the switch out. There's like loads of heads. Like there's like there's like more the modern look, and
yeah,
and they got the sort of like the old man sort of look, and one with like a broken mask. There's just a lot of like changes, like variations.
Like that one, yeah. No, it's cool.
You know?
Very cool. I don't know the reference of this. I don't know whether it fits the character. I don't know who the one guy is on the base because I'm not really a big DC fan as I am a Marvel fan. But as a statue goes, that looks pretty cool.
I like the work.
AJ187. We're not doing it the other way around. So everything that's 1/4 DC Classic and 1/4 DC Dark Knight Metal. So like maybe Batman Who Laughs and pieces like that. They're all going to be made in 1/6. I don't know about Batman Who Laughs, but yeah, so they're going to be made in 1/6 and 1/4. And then you got the Doomsday, Zatanna, and Supergirl, which is a big one, which people were complaining about. So yeah, they're all going to be.
Keep going on these pictures because there's a lot. So, there's the other head.
Yeah, that's nice head. Yeah,
that's one I like.
How many has he got? Jesus, I've seen about.
I think he's got like 4. I think he's got like 4 or 5 heads. I think it's 4.
I've seen at least 5 or 6 heads. I'm not even joking.
There's a standard one, the one like that with the weird thing.
That one.
Yes, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, and then there was another one which had like a ghost head, like a skull head.
Maybe.
There.
Yeah, maybe 5. Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
Pretty cool though. That's what I mean. Pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know who made it.
I like the other thing as well. Look, if you go back by like 2 or 3, they've tried to like cross every dot there because there's, I don't know where it is. There's the bust. There's a bust. There it is.
Oh yeah, there. Yeah.
So you put like the bust with the second torso and one of the heads on there. So you can get away with displaying probably two of the portraits. Very cool. Yeah, I like how
look at. Jeez, loads of switch outs. This piece is just a piece I've shown before. I do actually really like this piece. This is called The Last Dance. It's Serene from Devilman, and this is.
I was going to say, I recognise that.
Yeah, it's a kit, and I just want to know if anyone's got this as a kit to hit me up on this. I want to know what scale it is. If it's like 1/6, I prefer it to be 1/4, but I really like this piece. I really like it.
Dude, we had a big childhood with her, and she fucks him up bad, man.
That looks like 1/4, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's definitely 1/4, bro. No doubt about that.
Yeah.
It's definitely 1/4 of that.
I think that's a really quite classy piece. I mean,
it's a sexy piece. It's a sexy piece. I like it as well. I'm with you.
So I know it's a kit, and if anyone's got that, let me know. And
it's hard because that is like a manga anime sort of style piece, but it's in an incredibly classy and sexy way, which I kind of like.
No, I like it. Doom. So this is a custom Doom.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Oh, okay. You sent me this.
Horrible.
Do you know who made it?
Nope.
Okay. Hawkeye. This looks nice.
This looks really nice.
Loads of options on this as well.
I don't like. Do you know what? I actually don't like to look at anything that's anything that pops up. I don't like to know who it is, so that I can judge it. So I can judge it accordingly. Because if I know people, and I do know people, and it's their stuff, I either won't share it, or because I don't want to like upset them because I talk to them. So I usually find out after the fact. They're like, really, you don't like my piece, and I'm a bit like, sorry, dude, I don't. And they're like, oh, okay. But I like it that way round as opposed to the other way around, which is me being a bit too careful with it. This is really nice. Yeah. This is really nice.
Yeah. This
is a very well done piece. This
come out very well. I don't like that head.
I like it.
Come out very well.
I like the turn, man. That's a fantastic switch that from pose. That's a really good seamless switch out.
Yeah.
I dig it. I dig that a lot. That's how you make the most out of 2 torsos. Look at that. Look at the complete pose change. Awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic work. That. Don't know who it is.
Nice.
Don't like that sort of modern sort of look, but I definitely am digging
the
weird.
Portrait. You know what it looks like? Have you ever seen Dude, Where's My Car?
Man, that looks like fucking Johnny Cage.
It looks like the two Camp German guys in Dude, Where's My Car? I'm looking for the transponder. Have you got the frequency transponder? I have no idea who this is. This is like a weird Venom, Ghost Rider, Wolverine, something else.
People would just make any old shit.
No, it's a weird Spirits of Vengeance comic where they're all like 4 characters in one. And yeah, it looks like a pile of shit. I even think if you look at this, right? Do you know why I named it? I didn't know the character. I don't even know if you can see this.
All right.
I don't know. I don't think it'll show it.
What does it say?
The file name just says mess. Literally, it was saying like Z is when I do all the customs as Z, and then what I call them, I've just wrote Z mess. So yes, it looks like fucking crap.
It's like Balrog and fucking Ghost Rider had a baby.
It's coming. I don't know. There you go. Look, mess. Fuck it. All right. So yeah, it looks even worse with the head on the right. It looks, oh my god, what a hot pile of steaming horse shit. Fuck that. Then you got, is this Montaro? Is it
Montaro?
Or is it
Motaro?
Which one's Quintero? Quintero, Motaro?
Motaro, man.
This looks really cool. This looks very cool.
Yeah, this looks really good.
And also they make these pieces so that if you collected the original classic MK line, you can display them together. So yeah,
I like this kind of thing though. So I like when fan art does this kind of thing. They fill in gaps missing in the market when people just sort of go a bit dead on this line.
Yeah, not Ashton Kutcher. They do two gay Germans at the end who they come in. They're the protectors of the transponder or whatever they are.
Like this.
Yeah, it's cool. Again, it'll go very well with the line. He's also got the veinage on there as well.
He was well hard to beat. Mortal Kombat 3. It was a bit of cock, to be honest. Him and Goro, like they all are really. The only one really that was a bit like easier to beat was Kintaro. Goro was a cheating piece of shit.
Yeah,
Goro and this one were hard.
And then there's a new Shao Kahn. Okay, this one I actually really like the concept because in the background on the base, it's got the pillars of the towers. Yeah. So like this is quite a cool concept.
Yeah, it's different.
I like that idea. This is your mate's Superman.
See, now this is what I'm talking about. Are you serious?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? That's horrible.
The anatomy on this is dreadful.
I mean, what is that? It's horrible because, like, oh dear. Wow.
It looks like
I've gone to the stage now. I'm feeling like genuinely sorry for this person.
Yeah.
It must be fucking hard trying to stay relevant, trying to push this kind of work.
People love it though. People love it. There's people out there who just like going, oh yeah. There was people posted this picture, a picture of the Batman and a picture of a Wolverine and a picture of those three, and they're going, I love this guy's sculpts, they're so amazing. And there's like 20, 30 comments going, oh yeah, best this, best that, best that. And I'm like, I was going to comment and go, what am I missing? What am I missing here? But
I guess it's subjective. It's subjective. Yeah. It's going to be what it's going to be. That to me looks like a really shit action figure that somebody's made that has no idea about anatomy at all. Or I understand.
Pinching one off, is that like fine or taking a shit?
It's just really. I don't understand the hip positions. I mean, what he's like leaning, like really cocked out.
Yeah.
That's horrible, man.
Paint's good, other than
yeah.
But All I can say it's the same. But there's the head's
I
actually.
mean, look
nice.
at this. Look at
I
what's happened.
actually don't think that the head is bad. The head and
Portrait's banging.
the shoulder,
Portrait's great.
I mean, the neck is way too like shredded, but I don't have an issue.
That don't bother me. The portrait's good, like the big squareness of it. That portrait's great and all. The rest of it's horrible.
That's like keep them come old, man. And that one's weird. I was like, he's a bit like, what's Lex doing? His legs got some kryptonite.
I'm more concerned about the fact that his body looks like it's trying to eat his tiny pea head.
Yeah,
man, I feel genuinely bad for this cat at the moment. I've got to be honest, the stuff I'm seeing is really horrendous.
Yeah.
If you love it, more power to you, man. But I think
it's great as well. Really, that head's cool.
Yeah, I like the art, the what do you call it? The sort of like the
Eric Sosa's copy of ZBrush must have some serious bugs in it. Yeah.
It's just a shame, man.
Yeah.
I mean, even with the forearms and the hands, it's like terrible. Yeah, we showed this last week.
We weren't on last week, you fucking idiot.
No, the week before this. I'm sure this was it.
We didn't.
Oh, really? Okay. No, this is cool.
So this is the Spawn bust. This is from the Michael J. White version of the movie, 93 or something in it. Jesus.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite promo pictures of all time. They literally got this like little old deer on there, just like, hey, Mum, can you come along and do this? And always like the cleaner or something, or it's just got on end for size comparison.
How do you know? Maybe she sculpted it. You don't know that.
Maybe she did. Maybe she's the owner. Maybe she funded it. Maybe. But it's just so awesome.
See, all I know is that she looks incredibly proud of what she's next to. So whoever she is, I think that's sweet. I like that. I'd have my mother stand next to something, but she'd have just a look of disgust and shame.
No one would buy it. If your mum was there, no one would buy it. Jesus Christ. Fucking haggard old bitch. No, that was harsh. No.
Fucking brilliant.
This is
I needed a laugh to that. That was good.
This is something that literally I've seen, and I had it on my phone, and two of our mods were talking about the piece, and then I came across this picture. And I just couldn't stop laughing and smiling about it. And I think it's done the job where it's actually got people talking about it and whatever else. And I think it's a great idea. And if it's a tribute to the mum, the owner or whatever it is, it's great. It's great to have that.
Yeah. Rather
than trying to have some some hot woman next to it or whatever, But yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
That's harsh. Some may be listening. I hope he is. But no, I think it's great to have her on there. This is then a custom Venom. I don't like this way of it with all the little sperms coming out, but I do like this way. This looks quite cool.
Is that the render though, or is that the statue there?
The renders, yeah.
I definitely prefer the second one. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of all this wispy shit going on and the bad teeth, and I just don't like it. But this version looks great. Looks like old school McFarlane, a bit more jacked, but I like it.
Yeah, I like that one too. Agree with you.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's good.
That's great.
That's pretty much as perfect as a Venom you're going to get.
I still don't like the sperm things, like spawns. I call them sperms because I think it was Sen calling them sperms or something before. But I think this looks really nice, really promising. I don't know where this one's from. Another one.
That looks like the Gelato Venom #1 cover.
Yeah, do you know what I did forget to put in there? I had these pictures of thingamajig. What's he called? Oh Christ! Who's your boy? The guy that takes over and Eddie Brock does him in 200.
What?
Who's that guy that Eddie Brock kills in 200?
Noel.
Yeah, they had some good pictures of Noel in hand, actually. Great pictures of Noel in hand.
The throne one.
You'll say you're English. How can you not love bad teeth? I hate Venom when he's got those bad teeth like that. Really, all over the fucking shop. Yep, that is. First one, shit. Yep, second one's much better. Renders are looking more real and deceivable all the time. There's some
definitely.
companies who do renders to look more like it, you know. They made that ugly ass Venom bust. Oh, really? Yeah, that Venom bust is terrible. Any idea when XM is going to release a teaser or something for Venom? I think Seng put something out to thank the Herrick brothers and say, you know, you've done a good job, blah, blah, blah. Great working with you. So could be anytime soon. I think that's us. That weren't too bad today, actually. We got through a lot.
Good job, man.
And, you know,
did it in 2 hours. Love. This is my kind of chat.
Well, let me just double check on Facebook. There's a few bits going on here. No, I think we're done, man. I think we did quite well in the time to catch up in 2 weeks. You don't come on late.
Just shows we can do it when we want.
Please end with a picture of the thumbs up lady, please. I'm not going back into it, Tony. Come on. Tony, for you, actually, it's not that I won't do anything for you, because I spent so long tracking down that video of George and I in Prague trying to sculpt, and then I reposted it for you. And it's only available unlisted to you of George and I sculpting, trying to sculpt heads in Prague.
Would have been better at giving it.
Yeah, well, my one actually looked really good. My one started coming along really good. No, it did. You were impressed. Don't make me show you the video. Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
And then I did something and fucked it up, and then I smashed it. The beer started to kick in because they had like a tap in the studio, didn't they?
Yeah, they had the tap, didn't they? That was quite funny.
It's a shame, really, because they you know, in person they were good guys, and then it turned out
meeting them was really nice. Yeah, but you know, you never know. This is the problem. Man. And you don't want to go around with a closed heart and a closed mind when you meet people. It's like you don't want to sort of like talk or get to know them, because they could be like pieces of shit later. This is what happens.
The problem with that, though, is like, you know, you do become friends with people. You do talk to people, and then, you know, you go visit people, you do interviews with people, and 5 years later, if they become a scammer, people hold you accountable for the fact that you recommended them 5 years ago. So it's not easy.
Yeah, it's very true. You're right.
So
you're right. You're very right.
All right. I want to see a picture of the thumbs up lady in Prague. There's no thumbs up lady in Prague.
Not one we can show you anyway.
We were actually well behaved in Prague, actually, weren't we? Yeah. Apart from when we kicked off with the hotel for trying to move us.
Yeah,
and you made out like you're my assistant. Do you remember that? When we were sitting there having a coffee, and then the guy tried to move us to like a smaller room. We got the suite.
Yeah.
And then you were like, you were like looking at the list, like the map or something. And I actually because I didn't talk to the guy. I was like talking to you, and then you were talking to the guy. And he told us the address. He goes, "Oh, sorry, it's the other hotel is actually here." And I like typed it on my phone, and I clicked it, and it was next to the studio. It was like 200 meters from the studio, or something stupid. So I leaned over to you, going, "It's a bad location." You know, like better location. And then you were like, "This ain't good enough. This ain't good enough, mate. You know, this is further away. We're gonna have to travel for this, and you're gonna give us this room. There's no gym. This ain't acceptable, you know." And then he's like, "Oh, okay, sorry, you know, they gave us a suite, and I think they gave us breakfast or something, but we didn't eat it."
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
we didn't get up for breakfast.
You don't get up. No, you don't get up.
Were we there 2 nights or 1 night? I can't remember.
No, we were there for 2 or 3.
Yeah.
It was funny though, because you never get up for breakfast ever, no matter where we are.
I don't eat breakfast. I don't really eat breakfast, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's like horrendous, because it's like you have to getting up for breakfast is awesome.
Yeah.
Like you're just like one of them guys. It's like, unless we get breakfast, the only breakfast you get up for is if it's between the times of 7 and like 11. Then you. I
got up for the breakfast in Marina Bay. I got up.
Yeah, you're fucking right. You did.
Yeah, I had to make the most of that. And then the other one as well is like in Shangri-La. That was ridiculous. In Philippines, Shangri-La. Yeah. The breakfast was obscene, just like crazy. I've never seen anything like it. It was like a whole food court. Every style of food. Ridiculous.
Awesome.
Yeah. Unless you're a beautiful woman and you persuade me to get up and go with you, that ain't happening, George.
Yeah, well, I tried.
All right, we'll leave it there. And, thanks, everyone. Thanks for watching. Do the usual, like, comment, subscribe, share, And yeah, thanks for joining us. And happy collecting, everyone.
Great to be with you all, man. God bless. Take care.
We'll try and be back next week if we can. And yeah, boom, boom.